just to talk about that, I like less CC in Overwatch 2. I know some people, you know, have been asking for like a lot of stuns back. I think the game just plays better that way. I think we'll see more and more of it, like the game probably playing a bit better once we kind of get through the Sojourn meta. But I could be wrong, because then it becomes a Tracer meta, and then, like, same thing. But still, I think, I don't mind Tracer metas, because I get to play a lot of Diva Dive. You think 1 or 2 stuns added wouldn't make the game worse, is the way that we're describing that one? Here's my take on that. Once you start adding stuns again consistently, you know what happens? You add a lot more stuns after that. Here's a little bit. We can talk about stuns a little bit in Overwatch. I think like there's forms of probably CC that can be in the game that will be helpful in comparison to full-blown stuns, right? That's why if at least I've noticed this. You notice how there's been a lot. It's starting to be a lot more like slows now, like just slows. I think what they're trying to do is create CC to have a bit more slow. Actually, thinking of that now. What if Flashbang could, like, AoE slow? Or slow the target that you hit them with. Or, like, the AoE. For, like, just a small duration. Would that make cast play better? Or no? Because I know people have been really looking into, like, Flashbang, and they're like, oh, just give Flashbang the stun back. But I'm wondering what would happen if, like, you could slow with Flash. Like, that's what the utility was. Maybe it has a little bit of damage to it, like, small amount of damage. I'm only curious on that, because I know a lot of players have been, like, talking about the idea of like how Flashbang does not feel fun to play against right now because it's just like you see what happens. You go against a cast and they hit a Flashbang on you, you're like, wow, wonderful. That seemed like they were aiming at me. You watch the kill cam and they're looking over to like the top left over there and just randomly goes to you. So I get that part, but you said they should just make Flashbang like flash them. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. I don't know if like the problem with that is I feel like in Overwatch there could be some ridiculous combos that you would do if that was the case. How you feeling, buddy? Oh, he's still playing. Oh, he's still playing. Look at this. Oh, look. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I think CC, and this kind of was like a lot of players. I don't know if they still have it as much in WoW now, but a lot of players who have played WoW will know what I'm talking about here. WoW became a lot about CC. If anybody knows like WoW terms, stun, cyclone, sheep. Stun, cyclone, sheep. You know what I mean? Like, it became fear. Yeah, if you're playing Warlock. Exactly. CC stands for crowd control. So I think, like, there's some good crowd control. I think stuns are not quite what they want to do. And I think Overwatch 1 became a lot like that, where it became a lot of just, like, you get CC'd most of the time. And there was, like, 2 major issues in Overwatch 1 was how much CC there was. For anybody wondering what CC is, since I've been saying CC and some people have asked what CC is, crowd control. So like getting stunned, getting slowed, getting booped, that's crowd control, right? It's basically just a way, I picked up the terminology from World of Warcraft. It's been in other games, obviously. That you basically just, it can help prevent a character from like going somewhere, moving, getting stunned, etc. That's what CC is, right? So Overwatch 1 ran into an issue where 2 things were happening. 1, you spent half the game being CC'd. Second part of the game, right, was basically you had to basically get through shields to be able to get 3 seconds to do anything. That was basically what your playstyle was. You would break a shield, have a 3-second window to do damage after you got through all the enemy cooldowns, especially when they were running like Arista Sigma comps and comps like that. Go ahead, buddy. Right? You'd have to go through that rotation. Overwatch 2 kind of got rid of that rotation, and I think that's why I like the way it plays and how I feel like it plays a lot better than Overwatch 1 did. The problem right now that we're seeing is more, you know, I think there's like other parts of the game that I think obviously could be improved on and worked on and things like that. So, which I think they are. So, yes, no, I agree. I definitely think displacement CC is a lot better than like you said, the hard CC like stuns. Is Mei wall CC? No, but Mei's like left click is CC. Like you could argue that Mei's wall is CC, but like that's more of just like a disruption ability than it is like I think the slow on the left click is. Yeah, Junkrat Trap is CC. Yeah. Oh yeah, Junkrat Trap is. Yeah, 100%. That's basically the equivalent of a stun, but you're not stunned, which is fine because you can still use your abilities, right? When you were stunned in Overwatch 1, you couldn't even use your abilities. You just could not play, right? That was what happened. All right, what did I get? Support?